Goeienaand en welkom bij het. Jy is ingeskakeld by Koffie en Comedy met myself, Rezah Forbes. I don't know why I said my name in Afrikaans, because the Rezah stays Rezah in any case. This is Cape Town TV. It is a Friday evening, and this is your weekend starter pack, where we give you some great laugh and entertainment to kickstart your weekend. So I do hope that you're sitting back and you are relaxed and ready for our show today. As you know, on the show, we like to invite stand-up comedians onto the show. You have them perform, you know how the journey started and everything, and alles wat mal is, basically a saying in Cape Town. On Facebook, we are Coffee and Comedy with Rezah Forbes. On Instagram, @coffee_ is the one that goes, you know, at the bottom, _comedy. And on YouTube, we have our channel there as well, so make sure you do subscribe so you can find some of your favorite performances, games, episodes, even stand-up comedy performances that we've added to Season 4. On the show today, we are sitting with Mandelay's very own super comic. Like, he's probably an Avenger or something. Like, Avenger, I'm going to make you laugh and then put you in jail. He goes by the name of Supa Mario, and he is here to tell us how his journey started. Of course, at the end of the show, we end the show with stand-up comedy, you know, just to give you a good laugh, because it's always good to end with a laugh. What we always do every show is check out our social media challenge that we have put out for the show. This is the final week. This is our last couple of videos we're watching, and then next week we will be choosing our number one or our top 3 that we found that is, you know, lip syncing is on point and everything like that. So these are the final videos that we're looking at. Check it out, man. Check it out. Jy ken mos vir Dila, né? Ja, wat daar in Mitchellsplein gewoon het. Nou Dila se sister, Fauzi wat kusistes bak, ja. Nou, Fauzi se man, Amin, né? Van die 12. Nou, Amin se broer, Faldi, sy vrou se neighbor, Jackie, né? Sien jy vir Jackie? Ja, nou Jackie se dogter, Menta, wat op tik is, ja. Sy's Menta's op tik, sy's nou nog op tik, sy. Nou, Menta se niggie, Faranaz, Farnase broer, Wani, merchant. Nou, sy vrou, né? Sy vrou se sister, Goua, ken jy vir Goua? Ja, nou Goua se ex-man se vrou se dogter, Fadwa. Jy ken mos vir Dila, né? Ja, wat daar in Mitchellsplein gewoon het. Nou Dila se sister, Fauzi wat kusistes bak, ja. Nou Fauzi se man, Amin, né? Van die 12. Nou Amin se broer, Faldi, sy vrou se neighbor, Jackie, né? Sien jy vir Jackie? Ja, nou Jackie se dogter, Menta, wat op tik is, ja. Sy's Menta's op tik, sy's nou nog op tik, sy. Nou Menta se niggie, Faranaz se broer, Wani, merchant. Nou sy vrou, né? Sy vrou se sister, Goua, ken jy vir Goua? Ja, nou Goua se ex-man se vrou se dogter, Fadwa. Jy ken mos vir Dila, né? Ja, wat daar in Mitchellsplein gewoon het. Nou Dila se sister, Fauzi wat kusistes bak, ja. Nou Fauzi se man, Amin, né? Van die 12. Nou Amin se broer, Faldi, sy vrou se neighbor, Jackie, né? Sien jy vir Jackie? Ja, nou Jackie se dogter, Menta, wat op tik is, ja. Sy's Menta's op tik, sy's nou nog op tik, sy. Nou Menta se niggie, Faranaz se broer, Wani, merchant. Nou sy vrou, né? Sy vrou se sister, Goua, ken jy vir Goua? Ja, nou Goua se ex-man se vrou se dogter, Fadwa. Nou, Jackie se man, Amin, se broer, se vrou se, I absolutely love all of the videos. You guys are fantastic. Lip syncing is what we're looking for. We're looking for originality as well, because everyone is just sitting with a phone or whatever. So how do you make the video your own is what we are looking for. Fantastic, man. We love you. We're going to be back soon after this. Breathe. Relax. Don't steal. And don't drink and drive. It's Coffee and Comedy right here on Cape Town TV. I go by the name of Supa Rezah Forbes. It's just amazing when you call yourself Super. On the show, we always bring in you some local stand-up comedians, aspiring ones that's been doing it for quite some time, and ones that's been doing it, you know, for not so quite time. I don't know if that makes sense. Listen, we have a super comic on the show today. He's all the way from PE, formerly known as PE, now known as Tabeja. And he started his comedy in 2019. And one of his biggest highlights is opening for Alfred Adrian. And also he have Lockdown Laughter or Laughter
Lockdown.
Yeah, and it's running for how many days now?
803.
803 days. That is almost as long as Cyril hid the money in his house. But we're not going to talk about that now. Supa Mario, welcome to it, man.
How are you?
I'm awesome. I want to tell the people an inside joke, if it's okay.
Yes, you can.
You always super late when it comes to coffee and comedy.
I like to make a super entrance. You see? You can't call yourself super if you don't do super things. You gotta, it's gotta match.
This is the best burn handler ever. Because when we burn people on the show, they normally just almost cry. Listen, you started in 2019 as a stand-up comedian, and apparently you bombed that night.
Terribly.
Tell us about the night.
Terribly. So what happened is I'm on Facebook, right? So I'm into football banter.
Okay.
Right? So a lot of my joking is to rev up Liverpool fans mainly. So a friend of mine was like, "Have you ever tried like doing these on stage?"
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know, because I was always a fan of stand-up. I always in my mind I had a voice that was telling these things on stage. But actually doing it was the issue, and then there was the competition.
Yeah.
So just a word of advice, don't ever start stand-up competition.
Please, can you just look into that camera and
don't
zoom
do that.
in for him?
Don't do that.
Tell the people from the beginning.
Because, do it where there's no one in the room. Do it, like, don't invite anyone. Don't invite your friends and family to see that. Don't leave them. They don't deserve that. So I ended up in this competition, and only on the night, Rezah, it hit me like, oh my goodness, this is actually, you know what I mean? Because when you see stand-up comedy, it looks great when the guys walking and people are laughing. But I realized very quickly that
this is not your Myra's house.
This is not. And the worst thing is, a good friend of mine, this is a comedian, Pete, he gave me advice afterwards.
Yeah.
And I say this, like, if you think you're going to walk onto that stage on your first night and going to kill it and you're going to be, look, it happens.
Yeah.
It does happen, but most of the time that I've seen, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
And I was like case in point. So it was like, I don't know, the worst thing is there were 28 people on the lineup.
Yeah.
And we all picked a number. And I picked number 28.
Ooh.
So that's how the show ended, right? So the competition ran, right? So the eventual winner of this competition, guess what number he picked?
What?
Number 27. So he went before me, right? But the time, I'll never forget this because, you know, you're going to bring the next guy on. The crowd was it was such a performance that they were like caught up with him, man. And here's me standing.
And more. Like
you could have ended the show there. You know, if the show ended there, it would have been a great production. And it was like, that was great. And then, this guy is also, this guy also has something to say here. Because that's what it was. It was like, okay, everyone, can you all, everyone just relax now. There's another guy.
That's like seeing someone win the race and it's like...
Yes, and there's no need to.
Wow.
It's like the host having a headliner. And then the headliner does great, and then the host comes on and does like 15 minutes. It was like, it was that kind of vibe where...
It is crazy.
And I remember not remembering. I just remember feeling, this is going horribly.
Wow, man.
Like, like the anti-climax from the guy before to me. It was like, this is stand-up and this is not stand-up.
Wow, listen,
So-
we're gonna play a quick game.
Okay.
I have to break you there, break
Okay.
you down. We're gonna play a quick game, real quick, just to see how quick your brain is. This
Okay.
is quick game.
No one wants.
Da-na-na-na, quick game, but in this case, super game. This is celebrity impersonations. You pull out one, you look at it, you show to that camera, and then you impersonate the person and I guess. Go.
Goodness, this is gonna be fun.
Show it into the camera.
Wait, I need to figure this out.
Okay, let the people at least know who. Okay, I'm ready. Don't let me see.
Wait, I'm
Come
trying to
on,
think
man.
of something. Everybody knows my name. I'm trying to think of what does she sing?
Okay, so it's a girl. Everybody knows my name. Beyonce.
No. I gotta, oh my goodness, how do I impersonate her? I can't even think of a song now.
Is it? Let me see. Let me see. Now from the top, make it what? That's a rap. That's a rap.
I don't listen to this.
Hey.
My daughters are gonna be, they're gonna
They're gonna be very
they're gonna be very
disappointed.
disappointed with
Very,
me.
very. But we don't want to speak about disappointments now. We want to speak about highlights.
Okay.
One of the highlights, like as I mentioned, is that you opened for Alfred Adrian.
Yeah.
Is there more highlights? Is that the highest high?
Man, in terms of, you know what I say, is because that was my first experience of like, this is stand-up comedy.
Like, yeah, for real.
160 people on a tour. We did it for 6 days straight.
Yeah.
So it was like living that life of,
Wow, man.
I'm a stand-up comedian. Like, I'm just here to tell jokes.
Yeah, like every day you wake up
every
like,
day you get up, everything's sorted. You know, like when you come to work, the guys already, the
Yeah.
production scene, all you've got to go do is tell jokes. And
Wow.
that experience was like, no man, this is, how can you guys, is this really, this is it. So
Yeah.
for me, that was like such a learning curve because, Ahmed, Rezah, we've spoken about it. You know, when you're playing the scene,
yeah,
you paying to be there.
100%.
No one's paying you.
yeah.
You're basically paying to go and work on your craft.
Yeah.
Whereas this was, hey, no, they're paying me.
Yeah, no, look.
I'm fine. I can do this. Like, give me these gigs all the
Yeah.
time, you know? So
100%.
that was the thing. And then this is the funny thing, what you were just speaking about. You go from that Alfred show, right, the last one,
Yeah.
killer show, fly back and go to Armchair.
Wow.
And now you go, okay, we back. Not that, I mean, you know, it's that thing of, oh, now you got to work. Now you
But
gotta
that's
work.
the thing. Comedy is a roller coaster. There's
Yeah.
ups and downs. Even for guys who's been doing it for a while, who's on a, I don't want to say higher pedestal, but who's out there and who's known, we still have this notion where it's a high, then it's a low, then it's a high, then it's a low. You had a low in our first quick game. We're gonna play another quick game. We hope you're ready. Super game. Check it out.
Don't ask.
Boom, boom, boom. This is quick game, rubbing the pot. We are playing, okay, I don't want to rub anything now. Listen, we're playing quick five. Are you ready?
Okay.
Brutally hard questions, and you need to be brutally honest. You ready?
Go.
Here we go. Number one, what is your ultimate pet peeve?
People who jump in front of the queue in front of me.
Yeah, they deserve a
Oh
slap.
my goodness. Yeah.
Okay, number two, celeb crush and why?
Celeb crush.
Yes.
40. I don't have crushes. I had a celeb crush, but she
Okay.
passed away. Yeah.
Can we play sad music? Can we just like...
You guys know Aaliyah? That was my crush.
Wow,
After
man.
that, I got married and moved on. No?
Why do you make you sound your wife like, yeah, sick and be like, okay, I got
No,
that.
not at all.
We're moving on.
No,
That's
not
not
at all.
part of the questions. What do you do when you're home alone?
Man, I work, I watch stand-up comedy. I immerse myself in it, sometimes too much.
Wow, okay. Would you slap your mom for one more?
Are you crazy? My mother would slap me for free, bro.
Okay, last question. Would you rather have the best car but no petrol or the worst car and all the petrol in the world?
Yeah, at the moment, the worst car and all the petrol in the world.
Wow, okay. We had interesting answers to that. We had people who would cry in a Mercedes and don't have petrol.
No,
like
no,
you
no,
cry
no,
because
no.
you can't
No.
go somewhere.
What's the
but
point?
You don't
Sitting.
have petrol. Listen, where can people find you if they want to see some of your clips? Or is there a place you're always performing at?
Man, I try and play around, but mainly on my Instagram channel, which is Laughter on Lockdown.
Okay.
SA.
That
So
is crazy.
that's where you'll find us every night, 7:30. We chat to other comedians.
Every night.
Every night unless I'm on stage.
Or you don't have
Or
data.
doing something else.
Or
No,
there's no
those
data.
days are gone, bro. When I started, I didn't have data. It was done on data, and then like we progressed to Wi-Fi. So we're on
Wow.
Wi-Fi now.
Definitely.
But there were days where I'd get up and I'd know like I'd have no data.
yeah.
So you gotta sort out a gig of data because that's what
Wow.
it takes.
Wow.
So yeah.
I love this guy so much. Brutally honest and doesn't know Cardi B. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm so, I listen to these things and I'm like, my kids do on TikTok, my kids do, and
All
for
of
me
it.
it's just around me. It's around me.
Listen, man, thank you so much for coming through
yeah.
and spending the night with us. We do
yeah.
appreciate that. Supa Mario is going to perform for us after the ad break, so make sure you do not go too far if you want to see some super stand-up comedy. Here's the super ad break. Amen, amen. If you just joined us now, you're watching Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah Forbes. We just sat down with Mandelay's very own Avenger, Supa Mario. He's actually a super stand-up comedian as well. We saw him perform on the show already. And we just sat down to pick his brain to hear, how everything started. Right now, we are about to go watch some stand-up comedy. So make sure that you stick around for that and for laughs. If anyone does do plastering or you're a carpenter, just come down, camera, come down. I just want to show them. We just need someone to come fix here, man, because what happened is Megan, the assistant, the coordinator, she thought she could moonwalk and stuff on the board, and now we're sitting with a halver tile. So if you do carpentry or anything, let us know. Other than that, I think Supa Mario, you can actually just come perform on this. You must just mind your step as well. Let's check out some comedy.
I went for a COVID test yesterday. I got 40%. It's a pass. It was a pass. It's a higher grade pass, 40%. But it's bad, man. It's bad. Who hasn't had COVID here yet? Like, oh, everyone hasn't had COVID. Now I'm not feeling so special anymore. Because I was feeling bad. Like, I couldn't get COVID. I was trying my best to get COVID. I was like doing things that I wasn't supposed to do. You know what I mean? I was like walking behind someone that was coughing. I'd be like, because I want to experience this thing. Like I'm feeling like everyone, even the worst person that I know, like got COVID. It's like something like to experience, because I'm worried that this thing's gonna pass and I'm not gonna know like what it was. Like I'd missed. Remember when you had COVID? Hey? Remember when your lungs were stuck? I couldn't breathe. I was like, I don't know what. It didn't happen to me. What I miss about COVID, remember when COVID started? The communication. Remember the WhatsApp groups? Hey? Remember those messages? Get a message from my brothers, uncles, sisters, cousin's friend, his auntie who works at the department. She says, like, guys, lies. WhatsApp, man. Everyone on WhatsApp? Everyone on WhatsApp? Hey? I'll tell you straight, I blue tick. Yeah, I said it. I blue tick. I blue tick you. I don't gray tick you. Because gray ticking, you're like cowards. Putting your ticks off. Not me. No, not me. I show you blue tick. It must sit there. But you know what the problem is with WhatsApp? Stories. Get people speaking to me through the stories. The ones that I blue tick. Hey? Have you ever blue tick someone and you check the story and it's like, if you're not a priority, they don't reply. I'm like, are you speaking to me, bruh? Have you ever replied to a WhatsApp that you weren't sure if it was about you, but you took offense because you're like, ik say, I didn't mean that, bruh. And he's like, I wasn't speaking to you. People on WhatsApp, man. Have you ever been blocked on WhatsApp, but you didn't know you were blocked? Hey, you terrified, feeling sorry for them because they don't even have data for a profile picture. That's how I found it. I was like, send this bruh data, bruh. You don't have data. Find a Mario, you blocked, bruh. They blocked you. WhatsApp's racist. Yeah, I said it. What? Oh, okay. Okay. How do you guys pick your color when you're greeting? Huh? Hey, have you ever thought of that? Why? Why? What color? The first time you use that you go like, yeah, bruh, shot. Yeah, and you go, oh, white, colored, black, Indian, what am I? What am I? How do you pick? It's racist. Racist. But I enjoy it. I enjoy WhatsApp. Anyone have their last scene on? Why do you have your last scene on, bruh? It's tracking you. They track you. Everyone goes, you know those people on WhatsApp where you go on and they're like, bruh, I can see you online. Yeah, bruh, I'm online. I'm just not speaking to you. Hey? Social media, man. Social media is crazy because I realized in the pandemic, like that's where we are. Like I'm on Instagram. Got Instagram. Got 3,500 followers. Yeah. 3,000 of them are forex traders. Yo, those guys are relentless, but have you ever like got like you see the 6 followers and you're like, wow. Then you go there, Caleb FX. Oh. And then sometimes you accept, you're like, oh man, I got 6 followers. You go, respond, and you go, hi. In my DMs. I know what's coming. Have you heard of this business opportunity? And I'm like, bruh, I don't even have money to trade locally. Why are you making me trade foreign? Instagram. You guys should follow me. I don't know where I'm going, but follow me. Okay? You guys have been amazing. My name is Mario Campbell.
Hey man, that was our stand-up comedy for the evening. Huge thank you to our comedian, and thank you to the audience for joining us as well. Thank you to our guest for this evening, Supa Mario, like I say, Mandelay's very own super comic. And thank you at home, the loyal viewers. And our viewers are so loyal. We just got a tender from the government of South Africa, and they said they can replace our tile cheap, 22 million. So they're going to take the flag's money and then, I don't know, they're just going to fix the tile or something like that. Listen, same time, same place, every Friday, coffee and comedy right here on Cape Town TV. Tune in. Next week, we have more for you. I'm just going to go get that money for the tile and a Mercedes-Benz and, I don't know, stuff. We love you. Peace out.